What do you want? What do you want? I trying to catch your eye there. What do you want in life? That's what I'm really asking. Um, do you want freedom? Do you want success? Do you want the same old, same old? What do you want? And I'm kind of thinking of those things in my own life. What do I want? What do I want? You know, and Steve Garrett here, by the way, in case you don't know me. I'm just coming through a time, a thought process of how can I help other people get what they want? And what is it that they want? How can I help people understand what they truly, truly want? I just watched a video here recently by Lance Wallnau where he takes a young lady through a process of discovering exactly what it is that her desires are and her goals are for her life. And she feels like she wants to help young children who are being abused and that kind of thing. But as she goes through this process of clarification and going through some questions, asking herself, and Lance asking her questions about her goals and her dreams and her desires, she suddenly finds out that you know, she really wants something totally different than that. But her mind has been focused on this good thing because it's almost like that's what she thinks everybody else wants her to be doing. And I wonder if that's not the case for a lot of us. If we don't maybe have our dreams and our goals set on things that we think sound spiritual, sound, you know, noble, sound mighty, you know, sound religious, whatever the word terminology you use for it, but we think about, well, this would make me look good to say that I want to free mankind from oppression. You know, I want to you know, help starving orphans, that kind of thing, which I do, and you may too, and that's a noble thing. But when we put that as our number one goal, it becomes this big ethereal thing, and we really don't see how we're going to get it done. If we break it down to, I want to be successful, I want to make some money so that I have the means whereby I can do this. I have a goal, I have a dream, a desire. That is to go to the local orthodontist and give him a name of a child that I know whose teeth are in very bad shape, you know, and that the kid gets teased about all the time, and say, doctor, I'd like you to fix that person's teeth and I'm going to pay for it. You know, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Now, how can I do that? Not doing what I'm doing. You know, I mean, I like my job. I love my job. I work at the high school here, but it doesn't afford me the kind of finances that will allow me an extra $5,000, $10,000 to go do something like that. Recently heard a gentleman named Rob Ford talk about an experience he had with a friend that had a grown-up child that was disabled, and he watched him struggle to get the kid in and out. He's a big kid, 180 pounds, and get him in and out of their van. And he asked him, why don't you have a wheelchair ramp and everything on your van? And they said, well, we can't afford it. So he and a couple of Empower Network cronies stole the folks' van, had a wheelchair ramp and lift installed in it, and brought it back to them because they had the means to do that. So this is what I'm saying. What do you want? Do you want to do things like that? Do you want to help people? Do you want to move people? Do you want to inspire people? You can't do that from a place of lack. You can't do that from a place of where you are needy. You know what I'm saying? You have to be at a place where you are full and it overflows out of you. And that's where I'm striving to be. That's where I want to be. That's where I'm getting, I believe. And I've always had a heart for people, but never had the means to manifest some real change. And that's what I'm looking for. And so, what do you want? What is it that you want? And that's what I want to leave you with tonight. Just give you a chance to think it over and really prayerfully consider it. Don't just say, oh, I want this, I want that, I want, but just think and listen. Speak it out. What do you want? Think about it and then say, well, I want, and then listen. See if there isn't a voice that speaks to you about how you can do that, how you can manage that, how you can manifest that. I'm very much a believer in speaking things into existence that don't exist right now. I very much believe that you can believe for things that aren't as if they were. One of my favorite sayings of all time is by Robert F. Kennedy. He said, "Some men see things as they are and say, 'Why?' I dream things that never were and say, 'Why not?'" So that's my new mantra, if you will. Now, instead of saying, "Why me? Why me? Why me?" I'm starting to say, "Why not me?" Why not me? It gave me an empowering feeling this afternoon when I first started saying that. I was out driving a cherry truck, and I started thinking, instead of saying all the time, "Why me? Why me?" Instead say, "Why not me? Why not me? Why not let me be the one to fund that project? Why not let me be the one to lift that person out of the darkness? Why not let me be the one to help you get to where you want to go?" So if you have an opportunity that can help you do that, would you use it? Because I think I've found that one. Now, you can say what you want, but at least check it out, all right? Check it out. Push the yellow button on the side here. Check out the video for the Empower Network. See what you think. If you don't like it, I don't care. It's all right. Anyway, I like it. I'm doing it. We're going to Denver in July. My wife's getting behind it, and things are going good. So stay with me. There'll be more. And remember, why? What are you doing? What do you want? And why do you want it? And no longer why me, but why not me? Thanks. Good night.